Dearest love, once I had that experience, but very different from this one. She had messed up and her boyfriend had decided enough was enough and had left her, gotten rid of his old phone number and cut all ties with her. And she had cried and begged that we do something about it. And finally, she was crying that she wants to die because she cannot take it anymore. She just wants to die. Today, when you tell her this was what she said almost 2 years ago, she would look at you and say it was foolishness, because now she has a new life with a new guy. But this man's own was just heart-wrenching. He had been in and out of hospital for some months with cancer. At a point, there was a remission, and it seemed all was well. But the next moment, it came back with such aggression, there was nothing to be done. And the pain was such that even just being close to him, you could feel the pain too. This was a man who prayed, who served, who did a lot for the members of the church, and he had faith. And now, this man was just holding a hand and just begging that they kill him. They should just beg the doctors that he just wanted to die. Imagine praying for healing for someone, but they have just reached that point where it is not about waiting for healing anymore. All they just want is to be dead and not have to deal with pain anymore. He called and begged and asked for death for 2 whole weeks before things got so bad he now could not talk, and he slipped into a coma, and then 3 days later died. Our problems are not the same, and sometimes you will hear people cry about certain things and you wonder what for, because you have been through so much worse and survived. But no matter what, some difficult circumstances are faced by others that brings us to this point. We ask the question why. We try to rationalize and to put some meaning to why, but nothing we come up with makes sense. Could he have been a sinner in secret? Could he have wronged God in a way as to make him suffer so? In our human minds, we found solace in the fact that we do not know everything, and so maybe he must have done something wrong. And yet we also do know that it is written. Did you notice my servant Job? The Lord asked. There is no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me and is careful not to do anything evil. Job chapter 1 verse 8. Satan replied, a person will give up everything in order to stay alive. But now suppose you hurt his body. He will curse you to your face. So the Lord said to Satan, all right, he is in your power, but you are not to kill him. Job chapter 2 verse 4 to 6. Sometimes the innocent suffer because it is the devil's will to break their spirits and prove they only serve God because of God's coercion through protection and provision. Some faced lions and died. Some were split in two, boiled in oil, dragged by horses, crucified upside down and beheaded. They could all have given up the faith and saved their lives, but they remembered one thing and repeated, Father, if you are willing, take this cup away from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. Luke chapter 22, verse 42. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. Okay.